Dowsing is an ancient art that goes back literally thousands of years. Predominantly we think of dowsing as water divining, or water witching as it's called in the US, and dowsing for water is still today very common. And it's really a science that can allow any dowsing instrument to twitch when you focus on a particular type of energy. Doing traditional water divining with a V-rod, it starts to twitch when it's on underground water, and then when it finds what's called the spring head, it rotates and rotates and rotates because of the deep water below the earth. So that's one form of dowsing. Another form of dowsing replaces the underground water with underground energies, such as earth energies, ley lines and grid lines, all of which can be found very easily using a dowsing rod, and vortexes can be found with the dowsing rod. Depending on how the dowsing rod reacts to the energy and the patterns below the ground that are emitted by electromagnetic energy, the dowser can start to interpret that which they find, and that's the key to dowsing. It's not just watching the rods cross, it's being able to interpret that which you find.
So all of the different dowsing techniques, the results, the different types of energies, the different colours, the bands, everything is what you've been talking about today. But I think one of the most important questions is to try and understand how the ancients themselves would have detected those same energies. Did they have dowsing rods like these, or did they do it in a different way?
I think they did do it in a different way. I think they were using your good old-fashioned hazel Y rod or hazel V rod that is very sensitive to any type of underground water. So I think that's why when you look to the Neolithic settings here at Avebury, the first phase was the obelisk stone and the coast stones set above geospiral energy, which relates to underground water. So you can easily douse that with a Y rod, hazel or willow traditionally. So that's what I think they were doing. And when you look to some cave paintings going back to 6,000 years, Sig Longren, a master dowser in his own right, points out that they were given a dowsing lesson to people using that Y rod technique. I still use that today to divine for water. It's far better than a metal L rod. So what's happening now is the energy band's going through this stone, but we need to pick it up on the other side of the stone. So what I'll do is I'll come to this side of the stone, I'm going to cross it at a right angle, and now it's telling me it's going in that direction, so now I'm going to follow it. But in dowsing, if you go wrong and I start to move away, the rod starts to tell me when you're back on the right track. So it will now, we'll just go over here, we'll get back on it again, and now we're heading for this stone here. I'm going to go wrong deliberately, and my rod's going to say no, you've got to go back, that's where it is. So it's heading towards that stone and then the next stone besides. 4.
Yep.
5.
5, yep.
6.
6, yep.